All right, our next
see.
question.
All right, I'm cleavis from Onslaught, and my question is regarding World of Warcraft Classic. And I'm wondering, do you plan to fix the bugs, exploits, and other issues that we may or may not remember from Vanilla WoW? Or do you have a philosophy at this point of warts and all to get that authentic experience?
That's a really good question, and it's a complicated one. So, I think part of the reason, one of the things we talked about in the announcement was that this is going to take a little bit longer than maybe you might imagine. And part of that is to engage with you guys, the community, to talk about some of these concerns and talk about some of these issues. I think our philosophy is, to have a compass heading that is to recreate the level 1 through 60 experience as you remember it. I think there were bugs and exploits that led to crashes and led to service downtime. Obviously, we don't want that to be part of the experience. But there are going to be some questions that are going to be really interesting that we're going to have to answer in terms of how things worked at certain points during the 2 years that the original 1 through 60 experience existed. And there's all kinds of things that come to mind, but the one I'll bring up is Ubers, right? Like Ubers for a lot of the time was both a 10-player instance and a 5-player instance. And then as we get close to releasing Burning Crusade, we got rid of the 10-player instance. What's the right version of Classic? That's something that we have to talk about for sure.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Thanks.
Let's go to our next question.